studio. Big guests, like local pillars of the beverage community.
100%.
You know, I mean, I would even
big old pillars.
venture to say bigger than just the beverage community.
Very true.
You want to introduce yourselves?
Sure. My name is Stephanie Jones. I am the Mrs. Jones of Mrs. Jones Cold Brew, and this is my husband, Billy Jones.
I
Billy
carry
Jones.
coolers. That's what I do.
He's the cooler carrier. He's the carrier of heavy things.
Nice.
Word. You gotta have one of those.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
I mean, I carry
That's what I got him for.
heavy
He
lifter.
carries
You know.
heavy
I mean,
stuff.
I would say, but
I
also
just look
some would
pretty.
argue
No, but I look
the
pretty.
looks.
No. So we've talked about
I would
this.
say you're the brains.
I get the looks,
Well,
right?
no, also
You
the
just
brains.
carry the stuff,
What
right?
do you do?
Huh?
What do you do?
No, I carry all kinds of stuff, just not the heavy stuff, right?
There we go. About that.
Yeah. No, it's
Sounds
fine.
familiar.
It's fine.
Sure.
So, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say thanks for being here.
Yeah,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
you guys
Thank you.
coming to.
Thank
For
you
having
for
us.
having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I was at a neighborhood market and I saw you guys and I was like, oh, it would be so cool to have them on the podcast. And I said that to myself, but I was with somebody and they were like, you should just ask. And I was like, no, they're too big for that.
Oh my goodness.
'Cause-
Really?
Well, I mean, like to me, you're a brand here. Like
Oh.
you're like a Pensacola Coca-Cola. You're like that big of a face around here to
Oh,
us.
wow.
You know?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I
there's
don't feel like that, but okay.
I think so. Like, there's other things that
Yeah.
come and go, and I feel like you guys are like, when you see the logo, it's kind of like
Everybody
Big
knows.
Jerk.
Yeah.
It's like you
Yeah.
see the logo and you're like,
People
oh,
know
obviously.
that that's a hardcore Pensacola brand. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
Sure.
not like a season.
Yeah.
Like, they won't be here next.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just because we're stubborn.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta be
We
though.
won't give up.
Yeah.
Where does the passion for coffee come from? I mean, other than it making you just electrically alive. Like, people can't live without it. I'm one of them people.
I brought you some so that
Oh, yeah.
you can experience it again. I think for me, it was really just the intersection of convenience and just easy coffee, right? When we lived in outside of Mobile, Alabama, when Billy had our kids were tiny and the kitchen was tinier. I didn't have enough room for a real coffee pot, and I
Yeah.
didn't really make coffee every day.
Right.
And so, but Billy liked coffee, so I started making cold brew, and you can make a whole batch of it and then just use a little shot of it when you wanted one.
Right.
I thought, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Why don't more people drink coffee like this? And so it just was kind of how we made coffee at our house forever. And then when we moved back to Pensacola and I had little kids at home and needed adult conversation and something to do, because
Yeah.
Billy worked a job where he traveled all the time. We were in the kitchen one day and Billy said, why don't you just go and sell that? I was making a coffee for myself and I was like, okay, I think I will. I think I'll just start a business.
Yeah. What year?
Said no one ever. Yeah,
yeah.
right.
What year was that? Like when the very
16,
start.
2016. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. So it's the idea of making coffee at home and then making it so concentrated that you can just make it how you want to later, like add water or milk, and you're out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Right?
the
It shouldn't be
convenience of
complicated.
Yeah.
It shouldn't cost you $1 million to walk in a
Right.
coffee shop, right? You can make it in your pajamas
Yeah.
before your eyes are really even open,
Yeah.
and yeah, easy.
So this is a controversial take on coffee, but are you a black or you like flavor?
So
As you can tell, I'm coming from a certain side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we got a black boy over here. He
Yeah,
likes
we got-
very dark coffee.
I just like coffee straight up. I
Yeah.
just like
And
the taste
I'm
of
a
coffee.
child.
And this guy, let me tell you,
I like
This
everything
guy-
flavor's got to be.
it's got to be on
crazy.
10, and it's got to be the sweetest of flavors, right?
Well, that's not true
Hey,
because you have
how many
that rum,
stevias do you put in your coffee in the
and
morning?
I just recently found
Go
out I
ahead.
don't need as many.
So go ahead and tell the people.
Okay, so every morning I
many?
wake up, I make 6 cups of coffee for work, and I put it in a big tumbler, and I have one before I leave. But you're talking about for the whole thing?
For the whole thing.
For
yeah.
the whole thing, but stevia is different.
Hey,
It's not like sugar.
I'm not asking what stevia is. How many do you put in? Right.
But
so just say it.
10.
Gotcha.
But I
So
just
10.
got down to 10.
What was it before?
Down to 10?
I mean, it was a lot more, but it's stevia is like
Now, this is also the same guy that would buy Starbucks prepared stuff, like the ready to drink Starbucks
yeah.
stuff,
Okay.
and add stevia to that. So it was
Alright.
already.
all right.
No, and I'm not talking about like
Shots are
being
black
fired.
Starbucks.
Oh.
I mean like macchiato, like already got
Yeah.
the creamer and everything in it.
Hey man,
And then was like, you know what, not sweet enough, and put more stevia in it.
it's because I didn't trust them because
So you put
This is
6
my
cups
opinion.
of coffee. How many cups of creamer do you put in it? Because it's got to be
Cups
pretty
of
close.
creamer?
Yeah, because it's
I don't
close,
know.
right?
I do exactly 205 milliliters. I don't know what that translates to cups.
Okay. So
But-
equal parts creamer.
Is that a lot of?
It's a bit.
It's
I mean,
it's
I mean, I'll put it to you this way. So this is a pretty good like dichotomy of what we see.
Yeah.
So you have the people that are sort of the purists. They want the just the black. Just give me my caffeine. Give me my coffee. I want something that's all I need.
Yeah.
The,
And then
the
you-
caffeine delivery system.
Right. And then you have people
Yeah.
like me and you that have the palate of a 8-year-old Mexican kid.
Yes.
And like we want that super sweet, that
Yeah.
Give me
delicious
that
stuff.
Plug me in.
Yes.
Yeah. Give me the shot.
Yeah.
We
Make
need
it taste good.
Yeah.
Right?
So
But so what we do is we make a cold brew coffee concentrate. So there's two things about that. One is that it's cold brewed, so it's not hot brewed. Do you hot brew your coffee?
that is all I've. Yeah.
Okay. So what we make is cold brew, which means you can make it ahead of time and it stays fresh. Ours, we had a lab study done. It stays fresh for 6 months, refrigerated,
Holy
unopened,
crap.
refrigerated.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's wild.
And so it's that's what makes it kind of like, then you can make it ahead of time. But also when you cold brew coffee, I say it's like a spectrum, right? So there's hot brewed coffee or espresso on one end, and then there's cold brew on the other end, and then there's lots of things in between, drip coffee, stuff like that.
Right.
Hot coffee or espresso is made hot and fast. You're forcing the hot water through the coffee grounds, and the result is this glorious, very concentrated,
Yeah.
kind of bitter cup of
Okay.
coffee, right? But
Yeah.
bitter's not bad.
Yeah.
Bitter's good. Some people love that. Ours is made cold and slow, right? You're immersing the grounds in water. It's a very gentle extraction. What happens is it's so smooth. The result is so smooth. The bitterness is not there. So you don't need as much sweetener. You don't need as much milk.
So
I'd have to
Right?
agree because the
So-
drink I had,
Super smooth.
I didn't add anything to, and it was
Right.
already good.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I typically don't do that.
Right.
Yo,
I'm
I know.
like-
oh no, I know.
I'll wait till I get home to drink
Yo,
this.
no,
and I
no.
took a sip in the car, and I was like, well, that's not even gonna last.
Yeah.
Till the next stop.
So the heat with the espresso, like hot water, is what brings out the bitterness. Interesting. Okay,
Yeah, it pulls
gotcha.
the tannins that are in the beans. Those
Gotcha.
little. That's where your bitterness comes from.
Gotcha.
Right.
So when you use heat to extract that, it's going to pull more of that
More
stuff out. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what we do is we make a concentrate, a cold brewed concentrate, which can be made black or sweet and creamy with the one bottle. So you can have one bottle in your fridge,
Yeah.
and then you can make it your way,
Do
and
what
then
you
you can
want
make
with
it your way. But it's still a high-end cup of coffee because we use locally roasted beans. We take very great care in picking out the right thing, and then you can add what you like to it to make it as sweet or as strong or as you want it.
That's wild.
yeah.
You wouldn't think like a bean would be so versatile. Which I guess, like, I mean, in the vegan community, you do all sorts of things with like beans and stuff. But
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't assume that you could do so many things just based off of temperature.
Yeah.
You'd probably be a little more inclined to know that than me, but I don't know if you know he used to work at Global Grow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Oh cool.
Yeah.
He's-
I was there for a long time.
yeah.
Yeah, almost 6 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You know they use our coffee right now in one of the cocktails.
Oh,
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw it on the menu the other day. I was in there. But yeah. Yeah, I think one of our food runners or servers brought it in first, and they were drinking it like pre-serve it, like pre-shift. And then one of the bartenders had it, and they were like, "Oh, dude, that's like, what's
Yeah.
up?" And then ended up with like, you know,
Yeah,
we use
it's
it.
it's
That
funny
happens.
you meet people, and I met Tommy at the playground after school,
Oh, really?
Yeah, our kids play on the playground
That's
after
hilarious.
school, and then I found
wow.
out where he worked, and I was like, "Hey,
Here's an idea.
So here's the thing.
yeah." So
That's awesome.
It's what I do. Just find an opportunity
Yeah.
to go. Hey, I have this great thing,
Well,
and you should try it.
And that's the thing too, is I think Pensacola as a community is really recently too. We've been super blessed with how the community. How do I say this right?
It's trying to build.
Yeah,
together.
they try to. Yeah, but they support the local
Yeah.
stuff, and they want
sure.
to.
Feel
So when
like
they have the
since-
opportunity,
Yeah, I feel like since the
like-
whole COVID thing, like people are recognizing like if we don't build together smaller, locally stronger, I feel like corporations will come in and take over. Not like
Yeah.
that sounds like such a like that South Park episode where Walmart was taking over and it had a heart. And
Yeah.
it sounds like that, but it's like I feel like we have such cool things and like why wouldn't we want to keep the unique things that we have versus
Yeah.
like everybody has the same like I hate when you go to visit like a new town or like you're traveling and you're like I want to try somewhere new but all they have is like Hardee's, Wendy's, Taco
Yeah.
Bell and you're like
yeah,
cool,
All
I
the
have
chains.
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not even like regional, it'll be different food. It's
Yeah.
the same food
See,
every
I think we've done a pretty good job every time we go on.
Yeah,
like
but
so
that's
when we
you.
go to like stand up specials or go on trips or whatever. I'm usually like a couple days before trying to find like the local spots or whatever, like because we want to go try it and see what it's like.
Yeah.
So I think we've been pretty good about that, just to experience other
You-
places.
Do you guys do that with coffee when y'all
Oh yeah.
travel?
Yeah.
Like the-
Yeah.
I'm always sending him places when he's traveling for his job. I'm like, hey, you want to go to this coffee shop that I
Yeah.
found on Instagram?
Yeah.
And he's like, that's about 2 hours away, and no, I'm
Yeah.
not going to go there. But yeah, we definitely like to do a little tour
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
get jacked up on a lot of caffeine while we're out
I
there.
was
can
about to
just
say,
imagine, like-
that's one that you got to be careful with, because you hit a couple coffee spots and you're like, all right, we need to chill out.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
is
yeah.
that is like a really unique thing about the product you bring is you can't exactly have a ton of it without feeling the feeling it brings. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unless Do you? So I mean,
it's not like a croissant. Like, oh, dude, I could eat croissants all day, and I'm not gonna get like buzzed. Just like,
yeah.
oh my god,
I'm willing to try.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
We'll
I
put
love
that
How
one
many
to the
croissants?
test.
How many croissants?
Dude,
Really,
donuts,
though?
get out of here. Donuts
Yeah.
and French toast, get out. Have you been to Georgia's Bistro?
Yeah.
Yes.
The triple berry French toast?
No, I haven't had
I'll
that
quit my
one.
job over that just to go on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Because it's only Saturday and Sunday, and I highly suggest that.
Okay.
They're not a sponsor, but maybe one day.
I'm
Because
trying to get that free French toast.
alone, dude. They also do this bowl of fries that is out of this world. They have mushrooms. I don't mess with mushrooms,
Yeah.
but the mushrooms were awesome on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pearl and
That's good.
Horn's
Check
not
that.
bad either.
You
What's
know,
up?
Pearl and Horn's not bad either.
yeah.
That place is.
Pearl and Horn is in the garden
Okay,
and opened by the owners of George.
really?
Yes. And we went and
Interesting.
had, what did we have? We had
We had
oysters and
Oysters, lobster roll.
yes.
Okay.
Y'all, it was
I mean,
fine.
okay.
I've never
It was
had an
fine.
actual
and
lobster
it's just
roll.
a pretty
All right.
place to look at too.
Now,
We always like kind of.
have you guys had like a northern lobster roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like Rhode
How
Island.
does it? Yeah. How does it compare to that?
It was excellent. Comparable.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
Interesting. I wouldn't know
I love it.
if
That's
Wendy's or
awesome.
Circle K came out with one. I wouldn't have no idea the difference. I'd be like, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Subway had a lobster roll.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, it was a nightmare, but it was
They
a
did?
lobster. Yeah, it was only in like Maine and I think Nova Scotia.
Did you hear
What?
about? Okay, I'm gonna go in a little conspiracy theory. Did you hear about this thing a while ago that
The Subway
Taco
tattoo?
Bell? No.
Oh.
The Subway tattoo.
Yeah. Did you hear about that?
No. Let me get to my thing
Okay.
first.
Okay.
We'll circle back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, so Taco Bell a long time ago got sued because their meat wasn't real meat, but they advertise as real meat, and there's like a marketing scheme around it. So they advertise as 100% real beef, and it wasn't a lie because the company was called 100% Real,
Oh my god!
No.
and what they would
serious.
sell was
For real.
beef.
Yeah.
So like even in the advertisements or whatever, it would have like an asterisk. So they weren't lying to the general public because the public didn't know that was a brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they were buying the meat, and they
Yeah.
got it tested, and it's not 100%.
I think also too the thing is that there are different regulations to say what is 100% and what
Yeah.
isn't. You know what I'm saying? So it might
But that-
only have to be 95% beef for it to be considered.
But that's a
100%.
genius
That's
plot.
like a regulation.
That's a genius evil plot. To
Oh
be
yeah,
like,
it's twisted.
Yeah.
It's twisted for sure.
Oh, but there's so much though
Little
that goes
details.
into the labels and the
Oh, yeah.
what you have to say on a product, and we
Yeah,
we
we've been
sell
down
it.
that road.
Yeah, we sell a drug. We
Yeah.
do. We sell caffeine, and caffeine can hurt you. And what we're the other thing that can hurt you is spoilage. You know, I mean, it's in terms of our product, we don't put any preservatives. We don't pasteurize it. You know, one of the things that Ryan at Big Jerk does is he has a pasteurizer. His stuff is shelf stable. Our stuff is not shelf stable, and but we want it to be fresh. We want it to be delicious and free of those preservatives.
yeah.
Right.
And we get to 6 months with that. But what we have to say on the label is enjoy within 6 months. They told us it could go out past 6 months, but to be safe,
Yeah.
that's what
Right.
we put on there. So there's a lot, I mean, even more than I thought, went into just the words on the stinking label, you know,
Yeah.
100% beef. And it's we don't use beef, not yet.
Yeah.
We do have a bacon flavor,
We
though.
do have a bacon flavored coffee. Yeah.
Really?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've always
We
been
call
like
it pig candy.
pig
Pig
candy.
It's brown
Candy.
sugar bacon flavored.
It's a kosher.
But we don't put any
Nice.
sweetener in our coffee. Did I tell you that? Did you know that?
No.
So we make all these different flavors, but we don't add sugar or any kind of sweetener to it. So then that way you can add whatever your favorite
Right,
sweetener
so it's
is.
just
So
the-
if it's like 10 packets of
Really?
stevia,
Stevia.
you can
Hey.
do that.
Just now getting to 10. He was at 24.
We're trying for
last week.
single digits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Breaking barriers, baby.
We're getting there, dude. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. That was one of the things that the learning process of starting this business was there's so many different parts of that and
Yeah.
and you have to learn product labeling, you have to learn all of the
Legal.
processes, the legal stuff about
Oh, yeah.
you know what you can do and what you can't do and where you can sell and what you can't sell and what licensing you have to have and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a school of sorts.
Yeah, I I don't know if people realize how much goes into selling a product, like a food product or a beverage. The amount of, I mean, seriously, the amount of inspections and licenses and all kinds of, like food safety handling and all that kind of crazy stuff. It's like, dude, there's so much that goes into it.
Yeah.
So it's,
It's
I
not like a little bake sale or anything.
yeah, it's not a lemonade stand.
Yeah.
There's
It's
a lot
Let
more.
me tell
It's not like you just
Yeah.
pop up in a parking lot and start making burgers.
Yeah. Well,
No.
we don't need to talk about it.
You're not supposed to do
We're
that.
not supposed to.
I have
Yeah.
sold
Yeah.
coffee out of the back of my minivan before.
That's
See, if I
cool.
saw you out in public,
I
I'd be
used
like,
to meet
what do you
people in the
got?
parking lot. Yeah. Yeah.
You got a Yeti in the
Pull it
back.
up. Hey, I got some
Dude, hey, I'm
coffee
not.
for you.
You've got little plastic baggy shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to rat nobody out,
Sick.
but there is somebody that does some selling out of a certain parking lot up here. Their shoes, but he'll pull up with like 70 pairs
I
of
think I've
shoes,
seen this.
unload them out, but he'll be meeting someone, and they'll be exchanging money right then and there. And I'm like I understand they're just shoes,
Yeah.
but like
Seems a
that's
little-
an aggressive amount of shoes,
Yeah.
and you're doing it right here in like.
Yeah. The middle of a parking lot.
Yeah, I mean these people are like major corporations right here. Like
Yeah.
nobody said nothing to you.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Not yet.
Where?
No.
And when?
No.
I need
He's like, it'd be a
Shoes.
shame if I
gotta-
found some
I got a shoe
forces
problem.
or something.
Oh, so this Subway deal.
Yeah, what's up?
Recently, Subway just said that if you get a 12-inch by like 4-inch tattoo of a Subway sandwich tattooed on your body, you will get free Subway for your life. And many people have been getting Subway tattoos. I'm serious.
So they must
like,
be
of
going
a
out of
sub.
business soon or selling, because that can't be a contract you can honor.
That's
Yeah.
very
Can be.
true. Yeah.
Because how do you
Except
honor
They just
that?
you
went
have
bankrupt.
to flash it when you go in.
I guess you got to show it.
That also
Yeah.
seems problematic.
Problematic.
You know what I'm saying?
For some of us.
Yeah.
It's unsanitary right there.
Yeah.
That's what the glass. That's what the nice glass case is
that's right.
for,
Okay.
right?
All right.
And
It's
the
been a while since
the
I've been in
gloves.
the subway.
yeah,
12 inches?
get like a full size sub.
Now, did they bust
I mean,
out-
I don't
yeah,
know
did
if
they
it has
bust
to
out,
be
like,
on
a
your
measurement,
chest.
so they're like,
I don't know if it has to be on
Nah,
your chest or if
yeah.
you can do like just like right on the calf. You know, that'd be a sick.
that's a different
that'd be
move.
a sick-
If you can move it,
Yeah,
That's aggressive.
Yeah,
What
I
does-
saw
what does
one
that
like
say
that.
about you?
I saw the picture that I saw posted was up here, but I was like, if you could just throw it like on the outside of the thigh or something, you know?
Oh yeah, just like
Flash it every
you
once
know
in a while.
I'm here.
I
Yeah.
think I know somebody who has a sandwich
sub?
tattooed on their arm.
I mean, all the
just a sandwich?
foodies in Pensacola, there's bound to be a few people that have.
Like Ryan knows
Same.
somebody.
Yeah,
I can see it.
I mean, doesn't Rusty have like? I mean, a lot of people have knives.
Yeah, that's a big. The knife is.
Yeah. Like what is?
I'm about to get a
what is
tattoo
the
of a
coffee
knife, so-
tattoo? Is that like death before like
Death before
decaffeinated
decaf,
or something?
Yeah.
Would
Jelaine
that
has
be
one.
the?
My employee, my friend Jelaine, that came to work for me, she has a number of tattoos, and one of her favorites that she gets a lot of compliments at the market on is a coffee cup that says "Death Before Decaf," and yeah.
Rudy down the street has one like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have
Rudy from
Coffee
he was with
tattoos?
DeLuna, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he delivered to. But he's a coastal now, right?
Yeah, he's down the street.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have any coffee tattoos?
I have
Not yet.
0 tattoos.
No, wait, I'm
Tattoo.
supposed to get one
Tattoos.
though, aren't I?
Aren't I? He's like,
Well,
what's my
I
schedule?
think I
What was
made
the
him a
deal?
bet one time.
What was the bet?
Yeah, let's hear
Was
the.
it that
bet.
we got to a certain level of sales or something? You had to get a Mrs.
I think you're
Jones
past it.
tattoo.
I think you're past.
What was the
I don't recall that
tattoo?
one
The
in.
logo. I had to get her logo
Oh, did that?
Ooh.
Yeah.
somewhere on my butt. That's not bad.
You should
No,
get it in
that's
your
sick.
armpit.
In the pit.
Did I have both my armpits tattooed?
Did you?
Oh, there you
Some
go.
people suck.
Look at you.
And then this one was a little more painful.
Yo, yeah, that's
it's so it's so thick. I'm
Who
like,
did
It's so aggressive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who did that work?
This was Vic, like Victoria
Oh, yeah,
Billingsley.
yeah.
Oh, I love her.
And
Yeah.
then this was Yane.
At Boneface.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still there, but
Yeah.
this was like 6 years ago or something.
Yeah, it was 5, 6
It was a
years
while ago. But yeah, this one hurt way more. But
Yeah.
I'm older. It was thicker. It was right on the outside. The interior. So if this is your armpit,
Yeah.
this doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
But the closer you get to the outside of that circle, oh my god.
You
You're
got a lot
not
of blood
ticklish?
vessels there, and
I'm not ticklish to people. Like if I trust you, I'm ticklish. But if I don't trust you, there's no
The
tickling going on.
weirdest- the
Like,
weirdest way to
Opposite
describe.
of what I would think. Okay.
Like if I trust,
you can mess me up. You
look,
know?
look. If I'm like, we do jujitsu, so if I'm
I was
doing
just about to
jujitsu,
ask.
yeah. So it's like, so like with someone brand new, like if I don't know you, we dap up, we start, and you have your hand in my armpit. There's not a thought of humor.
Yeah.
There's a thought of like,
what's he about to do?
yeah, what is about to happen? But if like, I trust you. Like if you come up behind me and you put your finger right in that pit, and I'm like, I just then you get tense.
The clinch.
Or yeah, you just like
Yeah.
everybody does that.
Dude,
Spaz up.
this right here is my look. Armpits are cool, but my collarbone,
Word.
bro, that would ruin me.
Dude, also
straight up.
One thing is like if
I
you
think
run your
it-
finger up my back on one side,
Chill. Done for.
it's done. At that it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
You be a little kid and I'm holding you,
See,
and like your foot touches it, and I'm like, you can't do that. You gotta get out of here.
Somebody's
Drop the
taking
baby.
See,
notes.
I think I don't think it happens to me as much now because of like getting choked, you know,
Okay.
because like it's painful,
Yeah.
right? So you're not thinking about getting tickled, but I think it could definitely still happen.
See what I'm saying? I think it's our mindset has been like somebody could be attacking us. it's no longer of like, oh, this is silly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like what's going on?
Yeah, I might die.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
don't
it's cool.
It's
So-
a different.
So Billy was trying to get our oldest son into jujitsu.
Bring them out.
Yeah,
You think it's
Come
a
on.
good idea for a D&D kid? Because he's like the
Like Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons?
oh yeah
Oh
he's
yeah.
like
dude.
the
Dude, like
that's his tribe.
I think I mean clearly he must
And
is
he
he
would
good
rather
at
stay
D&D?
He would rather stay inside
Yeah.
reading books and playing on the computer, but
yeah.
we want to make him do some
Yeah.
something physical.
I think
Yeah.
a
I was like,
misconception.
is that a good idea?
I think so.
I mean,
I
yeah.
think a misconception is like everybody in there is a meathead. But
No.
there's so many different like walks of life. Like you'll have somebody that like is super socially awkward, doesn't talk at all, but in there they feel welcome.
Yeah.
Or like before class, people will be like cutting up about everything in life, and then when they're drilling, everything's like serious and it's like focused, so you can like put that nervousness into like a lane, you know.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say anybody shouldn't try it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's for everybody, but I think everybody should at least try it once. Because maybe you get there and then you're like, yeah, I don't like people touching me. Or maybe you get there and be like, oh man, I actually might be good at this. And like, I can put like strategy to my energy that I have.
I do agree with you more now. I think whenever you first said that, because like you hear a lot too, like jiu-jitsu's for everybody. But I think more along the lines of what what you're talking about is everybody should at least try it.
Yeah.
You know, it might not be for everybody, but everybody's got a just got a shot to try it. And I think being in the right room, being with the right people, in a very like a super open, warm and open group of people, I think it can make a huge difference on whether somebody finds it attractive or not,
I think you need to, like, if you guys are ever interested in actually having somebody do it, definitely talk to somebody that's done it for a while. Like, I would say somebody that's done it like 5+ years and then get their personal opinion, because some people are going to be just diehard to a certain gym. Yeah. And that type of gym isn't always going to be what's best for everyone. Like, that's what's good about the gym, because we now go to the same gym, but like our coach or owner of the gym is very open to you going anywhere. Try anything. Yeah. Like, we don't have to be the only place you train. Also, like, if this is your first time ever training, don't just settle here. Like, go see if maybe this isn't the gym for you, Yeah. Like, I think I trust people more when they are open about that. Like, if you were like, we're the best coffee, this is the only coffee you'll ever like, don't try any other. I probably wouldn't trust your coffee as much. Yeah. I would like, I mean, it might change if I tried it and I'm like, oh no, that is pretty spot on. Yeah. But I've always been into that idea of like, be honest, but let people try and learn for themselves.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah. We're big believers in the whole like Pepsi challenge when it comes to our coffee. Like, go to the store, buy some stuff, try it next to mine. Yeah. Because
I like that.
Yeah.
Y'all know what the Pepsi challenge is, right?
Yeah, where you put Pepsi and Coke.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm thinking, oh my gosh, am I
dude,
that
hey,
old?
not gonna lie, we had a buddy of ours that was doing like, he's kind of connected to Black Rifle Coffee.
Yeah.
And so we were talking, and he just was throwing out terms, and like I'm not in the industry by any means, okay, but I work in stores where things are sold, okay. I don't work at the stores anymore, but now I still do things like that. And he was just like, yeah, so we've been trying out these new RTDs and like da-da-da, and you could kind of tell like something went off, and he was just like,
well.
And he was just like, huh, what the?
I didn't,
And but now you heard earlier in the conversation, he goes, ready to drinks?
Yeah.
You said it, and I didn't call you out. Yeah. And I was like, if this circles back, we're going to say something.
That's a really good one. Because there's a lot of, when we came in, we were, of course, outsiders to the beverage industry. Like, I'm in shipbuilding. She has a legal admin degree, right? Like, we're not. She's an excellent cook and has baked, I would say, professionally for people, but we're not.
You got paid?
You got paid.
Professional.
Thank you.
I know.
Been saying this
not
for
in
years.
a restaurant or anything like that, but I always love to bake, which inspires a lot of the flavors that we do. But
it's part of the brand.
But so we have a lot of different varied experience and just bring that to the table. But but we have no idea what we're doing. I Google everything. Yeah. I do all the time.
That's okay, though.
That dude knows everything, Google.
Yeah, he's got the answers.
If he doesn't, you can ask Jeeves.
Yeah.
He didn't talk as much as he used to.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that.
But yeah, we had I had a little bit of the culture growing up. My dad, you talk about Coca-Cola. My dad worked for Coca-Cola for 42 years.
Oh, wow.
And he was the guy that wrote their quality manuals. So I kind of grew up listening to all this. He was a beverage scientist, and he was a biologist. So being really sensitive to how stuff has to be cleaned and what the standards are, I kind of had that in the back of my head. It was a little too late to really kind of bring him in. He passed last week, but to kind of bring him into the business, but he did like slip us some like a few like cheat codes on how to do certain things and what's important and what the priorities are, and we're still applying that as we grow. But when people ask, well, what do you do? Who are you? So we're a brand. We're a beverage brand. And yeah, we make a concentrate, but we also make
right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that might expand later.
Yep.
Yeah.
So things like ready to drink, the RTD market.
Thank you for breaking it down.
RTDs.
Our
We're
audience.
gonna bring it in.
I got it. RTDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we got it.
But it's all that's sort of in the queue.
Yeah.
We have to have a place to do.
That's
those
what we're
things.
trying to find now, as a place to relocate our manufacturing.
Yeah.
Right now we're renting a commissary kitchen, but I'm looking to have my own place where we can sell and have a counter and make drinks and have coffee on tap and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, he sells real estate too.
We
Like
do
you
this
guys
thing.
come from an
We do
algorithm
this
of
thing.
things, right? So do we.
We do this thing. He called me out on it like a couple weeks ago, but whenever I'm meeting somebody and like we're having a conversation or whatever, and then they bring something up about real estate,
Yeah.
I like switch into the real estate pitch, and then my eyebrows go up, and I'm like, oh wow, really?
You can
and he
judge his
and
level
he'll
of
call
interest
me
by
out
the
on
height
it.
of his eyebrows.
He'll call
It's
me
wild.
out on it.
Oh, it's the
He
eyebrows.
goes-
Call me out on it.
Huh. Okay.
I said, oh wow, really?
Oh, wow, you like real estate, huh?
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
We do.
Super cool.
We need it. We've had how many places now? Or how many places have fallen through?
Yeah, one or two. But I have this like list in the back of my head of what I want.
Yeah.
And we're at this weird place where we're so small that we need to have manufacturing and retail under the same roof, which
Right.
requires a little bit more square footage and storage. Because
Yeah.
we're renting a storage unit, we're doing the market, and we have commissary kitchen. So we're like all over the place right now, and it would be nice to have it all in one place.
Right.
But it needs to have enough foot traffic, but I can't afford that much rent. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
there's a unicorn out there somewhere
There, yeah.
with
But
Mrs.
then-
Jones' name on it.
But then when
There
you get
is.
that, like you'll be able to afford more, and it'll just build. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
gonna be like a domino effect at that
Yes.
point. So at this point, how many do you guys have employees, or is it just you guys?
So technically, I have 2 employees. Nobody's full time. Everybody's just
Yeah.
like here and there. I've got Jelaine, who works at the market with me and does all of the bottling part.
Okay.
Right.
Brew mistress.
She's the brew mistress. That's what we call her.
Wow.
And Precious, who helps me with social media.
Oh, nice.
And she is super talented and creative. And she worked at Nomadics when we were sharing space at Nomadics.
Oh, okay.
She worked the counter there, and she's amazing at just like very casually while she's making your drink, like, so how are you today? I love your shirt, and I love the way she kind of engages people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Billy has his other job, his other real job, as I like to put it. But he'll work the market every other week, and so it's
Nice.
it's a very little
Got a little
small,
crew.
lean little crew. Yeah.
I will say your social media looks crazy good.
Oh, thanks.
It looks like
Thank you.
magazine quality stuff,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not quite like
thank you.
ours.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a two-edged sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's,
over the years. It's kind of funny because people, I think, sometimes think we're bigger than we are,
That's exactly the point.
But
like,
yeah, but
and I just
It
kind of
looks
smile
so-
and go.
But I think that's a good, like,
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing to,
I think it's, it's better than
the other side of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
you wouldn't want somebody to be like, so like a kid design all your stuff, but it tastes great.
Yeah.
right,
But I wouldn't want to try, but thank God it
dangerous.
did.
right.
So do you think you feel a pressure for that or for that reason?
Yeah, you said that a
like,
certain way.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny. It's like sometimes when I say I need a place, or I really need money, I'm looking to get a loan or something, people look at you like, oh, like I thought you had it all together, and I thought you
Yeah.
were doing great.
Yeah.
You seem like you're doing great, and there's just
Just tell them I'm trying to take it to the next level.
That's yes. I'm
Okay,
scaling
you see this
up.
level? This is the level I'm on.
I'm scaling up.
Trying to take that next step, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 So,
Well, it looks
good.
great. I will say that.
thank you.
Like, it's such a brand that it wouldn't be painful to get tattooed on you. So you should do that.
Go,
I'm
Billy.
willing.
Yeah, we got to get that scheduled, my
Oh,
guy.
who's my Huckleberry? Who's gonna do it?
I don't know.
Chauncey Fury.
So
We got a
many
guy.
to
I like
choose
Chauncey
from.
Fury
We
at
got a
Sacred
guy.
Grounds. He is a good guy.
He is a good
I-
guy. He
We
is a
can
very
make that
good
hook
guy.
up.
We could definitely make it happen.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
good
But
people.
if you had to get it tattooed, where?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm built like a Sasquatch, so
You could do like a kneecap or.
Kneecap is
What am I not in
aggressive.
the Russian mafia?
Or you could do like the back of
I
the
feel like
calf.
this would be sick.
Like, I mean, that's what.
We
That's,
could do that.
the back of the calf is the lower body version of the side of the arm.
So this is reserved
You know what
right
I'm saying?
now.
I feel like
The
just above
shoulders
the
are
knee
open.
is becoming that though now.
Well, maybe now, but that's new age.
Now. So that's now.
The legs are wide open. The legs are good to go.
Hey,
We
man,
can-
they
See? I think right there.
Yeah.
Like right above the knee. I think it's a good
I don't
move.
I don't know. Maybe you could get like let's not rule out the knee.
That
I just
calf,
think
so
the knee
let me
and then
bring it back
and
to
the
knee.
knee and then at the bottom of it have like drips. Like you know, it's like
Down the shin bone.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Oh
Dude, the
my
shin is not that bad. Like
down the tip.
it's not.
Down
Like I mean,
just
that
the-
is the most color I have on any of my legs. That and maybe the back of that one. It's like
There
all
you go.
black.
Isn't
But dude, the legs on the back of your legs, your leg will
Tindy?
just be like,
Yeah.
it'll twitch. Like your foot will be like, and they'll be like, all right, don't do that. And I'm like, well, I'm not trying.
Can't help it.
Yeah, it's like just
Yeah.
goes.
There's
dude.
a lot going on back here, but yeah, the front legs are open real estate. This is spoken for.
Do it,
This is
Billy.
not.
Oh, don't do that
Ooh,
though.
the
See,
belly?
because look, once
Yeah.
you start to go below the nips,
Mhm.
it starts.
It looks
It's
weird
spillage.
without-
It's like okay, well now I got to go lower.
You
than
have
that.
to go
Oh,
all
but
the
then I'm
way.
like half my torso. I got to go all the way
so
to
you
that line.
have to go full tummy if you're going below the nips, huh?
Yes, look,
Yeah.
because look, I get an
I feel like
outline
you
on
have
my
to.
belly. 10 years ago, I just finished. And there was like a 7-year stretch where I was like not touching it at all. I was like, well, this is how it looks now. And I only had like a quarter band on this side that was colored. And I was like, well, I mean, clearly it hurt too much.
Yeah,
Because you don't-
This is,
Oh.
Don't want to.
But I got both my ribs all the way down done when I was 18. And I was like, those weren't so bad. And then I got an outline done on my stomach. And the transition from the side to the middle, bro, it was like...
that's like going around your finger. Like the skin on the top of your finger is different than the skin on the
Oh
side
yeah,
of your
yeah.
finger.
Like exactly. Like there's tattoos somewhere. Yeah, there's like the tops were fine. I've gotten my hands done like 4 times just to make sure they were solid. Like the
Yeah.
bottom's clearly kind of falling out, but like these I got on once, but they hurt. This was solid, like as colorful as anything on me, like that. And it fell out like a week later, which I didn't know anything about like ink falling out and stuff like that.
yeah,
But
Those are the hands and feet.
yeah. I got my feet done too, but like
Would you ever get the palm done?
see, I wanted to get the palm done, but the issue is like they got to do it so slow.
Why?
Like, from my understanding, and Chauncey, if you're listening, I'm sorry if I'm messing this up, but I've seen like them do it really badly, where they'll do like just a regular tattoo, but it doesn't hold like that because your skin in your hand just keeps pushing out.
Yeah.
So like I've seen somebody get it done and it stayed, and they did it like this. Like the gun is the same gun as normal, and they'll just
Oh no. Like a stick and poke almost?
yeah, because it stays longer.
It's got too much
Weird.
cushion for the pushing.
Yeah, and the same thing with the bottom of the feet. She's like, all right, not
Sorry.
shut it down.
Sorry.
It pushes back.
Sorry.
Yeah, but my buddy actually like I don't know, used to be cousin. I don't know how that works. But, like was cousins for sure.
Like, what did he do?
He messed
Used
up,
to be cousin. I don't know.
but he tattooed the
Ex-cousin
bottom
of
of
all.
his feet, and I was like,
That seems
not
like-
even once, not
Did
a
it
dot.
say something funny like "bring me a coffee" or
Yeah.
like?
I think
We
he
thought-
got like a dollar sign or something put on the bottom of his foot.
That's why he's not your cousin anymore, huh?
I know he has like a happy face on the bottom of his toe, like his big toe.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a. Mm-mm.
Puppet shows. Sorry.
it should be Piggy.
We did
I
that.
still think you should get Andy tattooed on the bottom of your foot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it would be fun. It'd be a cool one.
No, but then...
You could put Hilty on the bottom of it so everybody knows what's up,
I
right?
love
Nah,
it.
dude.
Right?
I love it.
Nah,
That'd be
dude.
cool. That'd be a
Because
good
then
one.
people are going to be like, who's he?
I'll
And like,
get,
hey,
get Hilty and
stop.
I'll put Homie on the bottom of mine.
that one's way cooler, though.
Hilty's good.
That's a photo op right there.
That would be sick.
Yeah. We'll just have our feet up for like a magazine picture.
Yeah, we're both sitting in the studio. That'd be sick.
It's not a bad idea, but the amount of pain we'd have to go through for a picture.
That's also true.
When
I
you
mean,
could
we
just
did it
Sharpie
already.
Your foot, you could
we
just
did it
Sharpie your
already
foot.
for
No.
a picture, bro. Check your
Okay.
armpit and my ankle, dude.
Okay, so we have tattoos for like our podcast is named after a bit that our favorite comedian does, Tom
Oh, yeah.
Segura.
Yeah.
So he does this. Some people talk about the baby in the theater.
Yeah.
He's got bikes on his ankle.
Yeah. From the Scared Straight bit.
Yeah, where he was
Yeah.
like, "I'm in here for stealing," or
Yeah.
"I took something," or something,
Yeah.
and he's like, "What you took?"
Yeah. He goes, bikes.
And he's like,
Bikes. And that's where that came from.
Yeah.
But we were going to see him. This was 6-7 years ago.
"Yeah."
And we were going to see him in New
New
Orleans.
Orleans,
And we were like, dude, let's go get tattoos. Like, that'd be cool. And so we...
This is a funny.
It's just... huh?
This is a funny story because he got butthurt at one point.
Yeah, no, I did 100%. Because what happened was... so I posted my picture of
Yeah.
me, like, being like, what's up, Tom? We'll see you in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And, I got a couple likes from the homies. And then he posted his picture of the same thing, tagging Tom.
Yeah.
Tom...
Of mine though.
Tom commented on his.
Yeah.
Didn't even see mine. So I was pretty
Didn't
upset.
look.
Didn't even look at
He
it.
tagged him and everything,
Yeah.
and you can check the messages where it's like tagged, like you tagged this
Yeah.
person. Didn't see it.
Didn't see it.
Didn't even.
And Tom
give it a chance.
commented on his. And
Well, you
so
know
I
why?
was-
Because it's the homie.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Just rubbing it in there.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
We were driving. I don't know if you've been in New Orleans, but like.
You know what it was? Now that I
Okay.
think about it,
No, it's okay.
you know how old I was?
What's up?
I was like 16 at the
You
time.
think it's 'cause you're
Oh wait, no,
underage?
I was 18. I must have been 18. Never mind. I was
thought
gonna
you
say
were
it's because I was
underage.
underage, and that
Yeah.
he didn't like my picture because I was underage.
Well,
He didn't
I
even
don't
see your
think-
picture.
I mean, it probably
What do
pops
you
up
mean?
and says, "Hey, this," you know.
You think Instagram's giving people alerts based off their age?
I mean,
They're
I
like,
think if
hey,
you're
you
big
might not
enough,
want to like this
probably.
post. What?
I don't
You think
know,
they have
man.
a different
They
Instagram than us?
should.
You think
I don't
that
know.
celebrities?
Yeah, 100% different.
Do y'all have a
Instagram.
blue check mark?
I don't know.
What?
The
Is that?
verified.
It's like where on
I think
Instagram
so.
you get like a blue check.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Y'all need to get on that.
We
We
should.
tried.
We tried.
They
It's a-
read
it's a
the
verified
they
account.
read the submission.
That means that it's a verified account, right? That
Yes.
it's not a bot.
But you can anybody can do this. You could have 2 followers and you can apply to be verified. But there's like a step or a course thing that they go through and then they email you later and they're like, "Hey, you were or were not picked or whatever."
Yeah.
I don't know what the verifications are, but it's not
We
for
need to do
everybody.
that.
I mean, I don't know why because like, hey, we are as
Who
we
we
can
are.
be.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else us.
We is us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We.
But they didn't like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Easy to find. You guys are super easy to find.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Instagram, I feel like we're easy. But if you go to YouTube and just
Yeah, if you
YouTube,
put in some
suck.
people suck on YouTube without putting the podcast, it's just Tom's.
Yeah, it's
bits.
Tom's bit.
It's people that have uploaded literally the same bit. Like, and I'm like, that's cool. We're just now starting to be, and maybe it's our personal searches.
Mhm.
Like, obviously YouTube knows I'm gonna be searching for us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll get there.
It knows things, and it's we looked into YouTube content, generating content just for YouTube.
Yeah.
With her making drinks, because that's all we do really on Saturdays is we make drinks for people.
Yeah.
And I freaking love it. I love it's. I'm a terrible bartender. Ask what's her name, Michaela down the street at Coastal County. She'll tell you terrible bartender. I got tips really well, but terrible bartender. But I love doing it. I love building that drink for somebody, and especially to the point where they look at it and go, "Wow, he really sucks at that." But I'll
He
bet I could
tried.
do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy that
Like,
bottle.
It's so easy.
Dude, y'all
Yeah.
need
Even Billy can do it.
y'all need a
Yeah.
TikTok account. Y'all need somebody that's gonna like really pour time into TikTok
Is that what Precious is doing?
No.
or
YouTube-
Instagram Reels.
Instagram
I
Reels
need-
is
Same
another
thing.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instagram Reels is another
I
one.
feel like
We do a lot
Instagram
of-
Reels
We do that.
will
Yeah.
give you more traction because
Yeah.
the local clientele already know your Instagram.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be hard for us other than you tagging your TikTok for us to find your TikTok and then. But the Instagram is like everything is in your Instagram because it's like you telling us where you're gonna be, like new drinks you're working on. Whoa, we might get a new property. This is an event we're doing, stuff like that, and then the reel will be there.
Yeah.
I love that. That's like
It's like all in one place.
Yeah, we do reels of like, I mean, some of this is making some reels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're definitely getting clips.
Yeah,
For sure.
but you got to do that. I feel like that is a good way to like change with the times. Like that's a thing that we didn't even think of for whatever reason.
It keeps it really fresh too.
Yeah.
I feel like you know if you're like constantly putting different stuff out, it keeps people entertained.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really what it is now. Is how do you get somebody to look at something for more than 10 seconds without being like, no, I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wants everything right there, and they want everything.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like trying to get people engaged through a cell phone is, you know, it's difficult.
And you have to do the hard work for them. Like our buddy Wyatt Coleman, like he like kind of put us onto the real thing because he made one out of an episode I did with him. But like, that's why the food industry or beverage or anybody like related to that, when you do the videos where you're building something, like the recipes on the screen and you're talking about it and you're showing it step by step, I could watch that for hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
That's
never
all the
gonna
thing-
make.
That's all that's in my feed is
Yeah.
all these coffee drinks
Yeah.
and from all over the world. I get a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
ideas actually from like
we go down the
Asia,
hole.
Southeast Asia, and these different coffee shops there.
Yeah.
I can't read the caption, and you know, especially on a reel, you can't do the translate. I don't think, and so I just
I know they have separate
That's
apps
really
for it.
cool. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
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 Here's an idea, because we're big idea guys.
Ooh,
I don't know if
tell
you've
me.
heard about us.
Yeah. Some people suck podcast big idea guys.
So,
Oh, okay.
and sometimes we rip other people's ideas, but like give them to other people and be like, "This is also going to be good for you." Have you? I mean, everybody's been in Publix, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so every once in a while, by like the fresh produce, they'll have like a stand of recipes. You guys should make little recipe cards at your like wherever you sell stuff,
Palafox
and be
market.
like, "This is what you can make with our drink," but you have to use our drink. It's like our drink here,
Yeah.
and then add like splash of milk, strawberries,
Yeah.
something. You
Yeah.
guys already do that.
Well, I have one card.
Sort of.
I have one two-sided card. It has like the basic recipes on one side, different ways you can use the concentrate, black, hot, or sweet and creamy. And then on the other side, there's a what I call the AM PM. We've got the protein shake and the
Oh, that's sick.
martini.
Wow.
So
Martini.
yeah,
Wow.
I've never had that. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't drink alcohol barely.
I don't drink at all.
I
Actually,
said
I'm
yeah.
really into mocktails lately. Like,
Oh.
yeah,
Nice.
and
What
the
is a
whole
mocktail?
alcohol-free.
Can we talk about that?
Oh, word.
Yeah, we can talk about that for
Let's talk about
sure.
it.
For
You
sure,
guys get
yeah.
to break something.
So my
What'd you say?
Are you gonna break something?
We're gonna
What are
break
you talking
something?
Yeah. This is nobody knows.
oh,
about
this is new. Yeah. So new
Breaking news!
new the future spin-off
Okay.
of Mrs. Jones.
Okay.
I
Mr.
want to
Jones?
start a
He goes.
He goes, that's a good idea right there.
That's
Big
already
idea,
guys.
that's already something else.
I
Oh,
wish. Is a non-alcoholic dry bar kind of brand,
Oh,
right?
word.
like-
So we want to have a we want to be able to sell different products from the non-alcoholic market. There's lots of, I mean, it's amazing all the different products that there are out now.
Yeah.
Products that are substitutes.
Yeah.
So like a rum alternative or a gin alternative. But then there's also these just standalone beverages that are made to mix but are not made to mimic something else, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So we have a brand name. I've already had all the
Sick.
artwork done.
That's
and so that's going to be coming soon.
Will
So
that be in your stand?
so what we want to
location?
do, well, what we want to do in our new shop, future shop, when we get it open, is have a little bit of it, and then do pop-ups and that sort of thing, and kind of get the ball rolling. And eventually, maybe we'll have a place where it's coffee during the morning, and then mocktails at
mocktail
night.
bar at night?
Yeah, like a dry bar at night.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Kind of needs to be in a place where people might already be drinking and see it as an alternative, you know,
Yeah.
because sometimes people, it's such a cool, I follow all these different folks on Instagram about this whole sober movement and people sober curious kind of movement. Because some people stop drinking for a season, a day, or a month, or whatever, and some people stop forever for a variety of different reasons and in a variety of different ways. It doesn't always have to be because you hit some rock bottom or whatever. It can just be because it's a lifestyle choice. But there's so many different things that you can do with that. And I love the creativity of it and the whole community aspect of it.
Oh, for sure.
So,
For sure.
yeah,
That's interesting.
That's super cool.
I have ideas. Do you have a name for it?
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Tell me your name.
Okay.
well, okay. So, because like alcohol,
If you gotta explain
non-alcoholic.
it before.
But hold on.
Okay.
It's not gonna sound what you're gonna be like. No, but it's not like that. So like non-alcoholic drinks. When I was a kid, I used to like this thing called a Shirley Temple, but I didn't know as a kid that it was originally an alcoholic drink. Right?
Was it?
The Dirty Shirley.
Right?
I mean, that's the alcoholic side.
And
Shirley
then-
Temple has always been non-alcoholic.
Right.
What did you call it?
A Dirty Shirley?
Dirty Shirley.
See, that's what I was
Yeah,
explaining
it's
to as a
vodka,
kid.
Sprite, and grenadine.
So the Shirley Temple is like the virgin.
yeah.
That one.
Yeah, the
So
standard.
you could
Yeah.
come out with a dry bar called Virgins Only because they're virgin versions of the drinks.
I like
But it
that.
wouldn't be because like
Yeah.
like virgin like
Yeah.
you know people use that as like a nerd.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's like that's all we provide here. Big idea, guys.
Virgin only with
I
a
like that.
martini glass next
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
because people
I
will
might
be like,
use that at
interesting.
some point.
It's pretty sweet.
I'll tag you.
It's the
Is that
beginnings
Rusty?
of a-
Probably.
All right,
What time is it? 6?
he's here way too
Okay,
early.
I'll go. I'm gonna go.
All right, yeah,
Get them inside.
It's the beginnings of a good stand-up bit.
yeah, right.
A dry bar called Virgins Only.
Yeah, there's actually a really big YouTube page that is called Dry Bar, and it's for
Yeah.
you know Dry Bar.
Yeah. Dry bar comedy.
Dude, I love that. Like, I can't remember his last name, but Shane, he's like covered in tattoos. He has a really good like 45-minute set about like, and one of his bits, he is like notoriously bad for drinking Mountain Dew, and he goes to 7-Eleven, and everybody knows him as the Mountain Dew guy. But like, how bad is your Mountain Dew addiction? I mean, he has triple X on his throat, like he has face tattoos, roses on his face, and he goes, "How bad is your Mountain Dew addiction got to be for you to not be the tattoo guy anymore?"
Yeah. Not the tattoo face guy.
Yeah,
the
like-
Mountain Dew guy.
That's an aggressive amount of Mountain Dew. Also, like you kind of brought it up earlier. You said Pepsi challenge. How often do you do these?
Well, we haven't ever actually done it officially.
We have in a small scale.
Word.
So we
We should.
are
I just challenge
constantly-
people to do it because at
And,
home.
and are you
right?
doing it like your cold brew versus other cold brews, or is it like your
Yeah.
mixed drink versus somebody else's mixed drink?
Now that's a different competition, but the cold brew to cold brew, we're constantly buying and bringing home cold brew concentrates and ready to drinks.
Market
and,
research.
Yeah.
and there's some really good stuff out there, and we're very we're not competitive in that way. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm competitive about everything, but in terms of we like good coffee, and we want people to drink good coffee.
Yeah.
You know, like we want to have a coffee fest here in Pensacola, and
Wouldn't that be cool?
Be
Dude,
some
if you
hitters.
did that, I think that'd immediately slap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how would that not
It would
just
have
take
to be a
off?
recurring.
But what
thing.
that requires of us is to really try to embrace all the other coffee people in
Yeah.
Pensacola, and it's
Yeah.
not in the beer industry, everybody knows each other, everybody collaborates, right? Everybody gets
Yeah.
along. Coffee industry, not
Do
so
they
much.
get
It's a
along,
little
though?
bit.
Why? That's true. They
Do
they
they,
don't.
though?
They get along. Like they'll be like,
Because,
"Yo, what's
hey,
up?"
I-
But then they talk shit about each
Hey,
other when they're.
hey, guess what I know?
Huh?
I'm not in the beer industry, but I'm in. People say the industry.
Okay.
Okay, and like it's
No.
real gang warfare out there. Dog.
Yeah.
There is no like, yo, what's up, dog? Like,
But why
it's
do
like
you think?
throwing somebody else's product when
Yeah.
I'll tell you later what I
like
do.
on the big brands or like on the
No,
locals.
you're talking.
No,
about
I'm big boys.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
big
talking
boys,
about-
they
Yeah.
hate each other.
We're
Yeah,
talking about,
it's
we're
like-
talking about
it's
like
like
local
this.
breweries and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
It was
Quite-
that way.
quite literally.
Yeah, like there would never have been a Pepsi in my house growing up ever. Like it
Word.
was
Your dad
anathema.
worked for Coke.
Exactly. He was.
Yeah.
It was not.
So are you a
Yeah, my
Pepsi boy
friend-
now? Is that why you say that?
I mean, if
No.
I'm I'm not. If I'm
No.
in a restaurant and they're like, we only have Pepsi, I'm like, I guess I'll have Pepsi and kind of.
What is your soda of choice? Like not brand, but like like this is my number one right here. This exact sugar free.
That I can buy here in the States. It's going to be probably if it's a soda, I'm drinking a Diet Coke. That's
But he wants to put a lime in it.
Dude, you know what is super good? Like, I don't know how small they are, but they're in, like, every Publix, so they can't be too terribly small. Boylan's root beer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Boylan's is period, is a soda brand, but, like, Boylan's root beer?
That is good stuff.
Yeah. Did you try Big Jerk's root beer?
Yes, I have. Wow.
It was good.
I mean, all of them are doing big things. We just had the strawberry lemonade by
blueberry
Optimus.
Lemonade.
No.
Oh, yeah.
We had, like they sell them in the flea market at.
Michael is his name, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know that much about that that soda company or beverage company.
Yeah, he came to Ryan and Ryan helped him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is helping him bottle
his strawberry
stuff.
lemonade.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
It is so good.
That's one of the ones you got from the flea market?
Yeah. Like, you can go in there and there's a candy shop and they sell, like, literally every flavor.
Yeah.
And you can get, like, a sixer of, like, whatever you want mix. Mm-hmm. And I got a lemonade, or strawberry lemonade. You tried, like, a blueberry peach the other day, but that was Big Jerk.
That's good.
Yeah, the blueberry peach is good. I don't like peach at all. Peach to me, and controversial take, to me, smells like cat piss.
Ooh.
Fake peach or real peach?
I don't know.
I see it's fake.
Because
it's gotta be fake peach.
Somebody I know gets
Big
a
Jerk,
peach tea lemonade from Starbucks, and every time they're around, I'm like,
see, dude, I think dude, one of the
what
best
is that
smells
smell?
in the world is a fresh peach, man.
maybe real. I
For
don't
sure,
know.
like a real one, but like the scratch and sniff like marker kind of smell.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried? Is it Sweet Jackson?
Sweet Jackson tea.
Dude, the pineapple one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
dude.
Leilani's doing.
Good lord,
She's doing great.
they're so good. Like the pineapple one, that's the only one I've had, and I'm a big pineapple boy. That one is so good.
She does a pineapple and a lemon, and then she did a peach. Was like just like a summertime thing at the market. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Recently tried that one, but
Yeah.
if you had to make a beverage, coffee, tea, soda, whatever, where would you go with it?
I think I would go like sparkling, like flavored sparkling water.
Of course you would do it.
I think so.
What flavor?
I love that.
Let me guess. Watermelon or something?
No,
Some like vague flavor.
it would have to be like different.
Cucumber.
You know, it would have to be like yuzu or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
You want to hear something
Because everybody does lemon and lime and all
yeah.
that.
Here's
know?
an interesting take
Like
on
huckleberry.
beverages that I noticed the other day. There are some beverage companies that literally will just tell you the color as the flavor.
Like red flavor.
Yeah,
Blue flavor.
Big juicy
I
red.
don't like blue flavor.
Big juicy
Yeah.
red is the Hawaiian punch.
Okay.
Hey man, that's a color.
Yeah.
Red ain't a flavor.
Yeah.
Purple.
Yeah.
Purple drink.
Purple drink. Yeah. So I
drink.
promise you this: when we open, we will have purple drink on draft.
On
draft?
draft.
See, if I
draft.
put Billy in charge of everything, this is what we are gonna
I
get.
like your ideas. Bro.
Promises and lies.
Yeah.
Big idea, guys.
That could be your spin off of the purple drink. You could be
He needs his
It
own.
could be brought to you
Yeah.
by
He
Promises
actually
and
does.
Lies.
Yeah.
Promises and Lies
Yes.
purple drink.
It
Produced
is. I
by
like that.
Promises
That's,
and
that's like a good whiskey brand. Promises and
Yeah.
lies.
Yeah.
It's Irish.
Ooh.
Dude,
It's
I
dark,
like
dude. It's a
it. I like
scotch.
it.
You could be it could be like a dry bar scotch or something. Like this is Promises and Lies because they're gonna think it's alcoholic, but no.
But
I
it's not.
promise
I
you,
like
it's
it.
good. I'm lying to you about the alcohol.
yeah, there you
That
go.
is a banging
Yes.
idea right there.
Now this has got to be like a Patreon episode because they're gonna have to pay to hear these ideas.
Yeah, this is a good one right there.
Yeah.
That is
That
good.
is
I like
crazy
it.
good.
We had one of my best buddies who moved. He lives on a yacht now.
Nice.
Sounds better than
We should be closer to that
Is
guy.
this the one he
Yeah.
paid
Who is this
$1
guy?
for?
He bought the yacht for $1.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
yeah,
We
Deal.
also need to figure out how he bought it for $1.
it's,
So.
it's a story. But he we met in New Orleans, and he was like a naval architect, and I built ships, so we'd always hang out every night, and we would just sit and spitball business ideas. And she came in late to the game, to the bar that we would sit at, and it would just, we're going to do this, then we do that, and then it would get to this crescendo point. All right, 25, 25, 25, 25. We're going in. And then we're like taking notes, and then by tomorrow we had totally forgotten about everything.
Yeah.
And
Depends
it was
on
just,
how many people are sitting at the table as to what the percentages are, right?
Yeah. It
Well,
was
we
easy
don't-
when it was
33,
4.
33.
We want no cut of promises and lies. That's all you're saying. We just like being idea guys.
We just like being a part of it.
Yeah,
You know? It's fun.
We just want to be in like the origin story in the back of the bottle and be like,
Yeah.
yo, these idiots that have a podcast.
We
logo.
came up with the name, so we had to say their names.
Yeah,
It's
and
fun.
they, like that's all you say. You don't even say our names. You're just
Yeah.
like, they have this thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look it up.
No. We should. I promise.
We'll put you in
But
the
I'm
will.
I'm probably lying.
Yeah.
There it is.
That would. This sounds like a Ryan Reynolds like commercial where he's like, "It's good stuff, I promise." But I'm probably lying.
Yeah. It's like the
You
Cricket
might not
Wireless
die.
Yeah,
commercials.
no, it's Mint Mobile, dude.
Mint Mobile. Sorry,
on.
not Cricket.
Oh,
Yeesh.
yeah.
That's my fault.
Well, is there anything you guys want to shout out before you get out of here? Like an event coming up, a new something you can drop on the podcast?
Yes.
Really?
Promises and Lies 2023.
Promises and lies.
Let me think. Is it a promise?
Ought 24.
Or is it a lie?
You know, really, it's we are. I don't want to say we're hard up to find a place to have this. You know, we have these ideas, and we've pulled off a lot of them, and we found that what people like purple drink on draft.
Yes.
People are going to drink that.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink that, but the dry bar idea,
Yeah.
the different drinks every week, and the crazy bougie stuff we do on top of the drinks, we have to have a place to execute that.
Yeah.
So we feel like we're probably close to a place. All I'll say is that when we have it, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a welcoming place for everybody, and I think it's high time for a place like this.
We're overdue
Yeah.
for a place. That's for sure. Yeah.
We are super excited for when this news does drop. Like
Yeah.
when it's finalized and you start building this place. Like, I can't wait to go.
Yeah. Yeah, it already sounds like an amazing place
Yeah.
to, you know,
I mean,
hang
you
out.
two are great people. Like your aura is a
Great.
cool word here.
Yeah, it's
You
one
know?
of the good ones.
I was gonna say phonetic, but I was like, I think that's how you spell things.
Mhm.
But it's
You mean
electric.
frenetic.
Yeah, see, even I didn't know that. Less
You're the one that
information on
corrects
this
all my
side.
texts.
Yeah. But it's electric. Like, you guys have like a attractive quality about you. Like,
Aw.
it makes us want to
Yeah,
drink your
you're
drinks.
good people and people we
Yay.
want to be around. So
Thanks.
Well, back at you,
appreciate it.
gentlemen. Back
We
at
call
you.
that PLU. People like us.
People like
Y'all are
us.
people like us.
we love
Damn,
it.
that's a good one. People
Yeah.
like
Love
us.
it.
That's gonna be the name of the episode.
There it is.
Hey.
PLU, baby.
People like us. Well, before we get out of here, I just wanted to give a shout out to the saucy drip I'm in. Have you noticed?
Oh wow, that's that new drip, huh?
This is that new drip.
Where'd
my
you
guy.
get that from, dog?
Kazushi Club Pensacola.
Goodness gracious.
Now, if you go down on Cervantes, there is a jiu-jitsu club. It's called Kazushi Club Pensacola. Derek Overby and you might know his little brother, Low Keychain.
Little keychain.
They call him Casey Overby. That's whatever.
Yeah.
But Low Keychain is also there. Super big on TikTok. Not important.
Just thought I'd bring that up.
But Derek Overby runs this gym, and they decided they were going to start just having waves of drip.
Yeah, in
This-
the hardest
this-
of drips.
I like that.
I don't know if this
It
is picking
reminds
up,
me
but
of. It reminds me of what's the YouTube movie?
the YouTube movie.
Yep.
What?
Kung Fu something.
I have not even a clue.
I got it.
What is this about?
It's about this kung fu guy that goes back in time.
It's a YouTube movie?
It is a YouTube movie.
YouTube made this movie?
It's only on YouTube. Kung Fu something. I'm gonna figure it out. You keep talking.
I'm learning.
Kung Fury. That's what it's called. It
Kung
reminds me
Fury?
of Kung Fury.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Just
like
by
Miami
It's
Vice.
like Miami Vice, yeah, ish.
Oh, I remember
You've
this.
seen Kung
It's like
Fury.
a super short thing. I wouldn't
It's
call it
30
a
minutes.
movie, though.
It's 30 minutes.
I mean, some people call that a stand-up
All right,
special.
just continue.
Behave.
Continue.
Okay. But yeah, this drip, you can get it on their website. You can go on their Instagram. They have a link to it. They have premium tees, regular tees. They have tank tops,
We still have rash guards too, I think.
rash guards, and rumor has it they might be doing this as a rash guard soon. Also,
your eyes
Wild
on
Hair
the back.
Wellness also does merch on their website as well. So they'll have like bags, yoga mats. Might not be the correct term. I'm not sure, but personal wellness mats maybe.
I don't know what they are called.
I forget, and I've asked, so I didn't mess it up before, and guess
And
what?
still forgot.
My brain was like,
Yeah.
not important. Also, we have Shanti Fury at Sacred Grounds. He is actually doing a piece on me when this comes out tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what that is. And that's what you'll run into. Like, if you start getting tattoos, sometimes you just book appointments and you're like, we'll figure it out by then.
Yeah.
You have no
So you
idea.
got what?
Oh, you
Now,
have to
10
get that.
days?
I have
on
less
calendar.
than 24
Yeah.
hours by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
So if we're talking in now terms, 24 hours.
Yeah. To
I
figure
don't know.
out, you still have no clue.
Promises
that's
and
funny.
lies might be like 2020. Might just
Back
on
of the
there.
calf. I
Then
don't
you
know.
can claim it.
Yeah. I'm going to copyright it and I'm going to charge you for that name.
Yeah.
You have to buy it
Yeah.
from me. I'm like, there's proof. I was here first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They've been tatted on me.
But Sacred Grounds, Shanti Fury, if you're trying to get like some pieces done on you, an amazing artist. Also, not huge on TikTok yet, but dude, I promise you, if he were to get a TikTok and even remotely kind of try,
Yeah.
he is hilarious.
Killer.
I know that's not what we're trying to advertise, but he is such a funny guy.
He does tattoos.
Yes.
That's what he does.
If you didn't pick that up,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad.
Next up, we've got our homies at a lifestyle experiment.
Yes.
That's
Rich Kleminski, I think
Kleminski.
we are
We
not
still
for sure.
haven't figured it out.
Yeah.
Really.
And I know him
but-
personally. I talk to him all
And
the
here's
time.
the thing,
okay?
yeah, is that we're homies with him.
I'm sorry.
We're homies with him. We hang out with him, but we still don't know how to say his last name. But a lifestyle experiment coming at you with like the highest quality jiu-jitsu gear, whether it be rash guards, shorts.
We should have a challenge. We should put it on our Instagram on like a reel or a
How do
story.
you say it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Put it. Give us video submissions.
Of
how you think,
say it.
How you think
Yeah,
it's set.
yeah. We'd like to see.
And then we'll
We'd
make,
like to
like,
see what you
A
guys think.
collage,
Mhm.
and then at the final video, it's him saying it.
Yeah.
And then
That'd
him
be good.
messing it up, and then
Yeah.
be like, no, I think it's, and then we
Yeah.
never find out.
Anyway, a
Okay.
lifestyle experiment.
Yeah, lifestyle experiment. Rich,
You guys see us rock their gear all the time.
yeah, we got
so
a belt up there that makes the video. I'm pretty sure that's in frame.
It's in there for sure.
They make the sickest rash guards, no-gi shorts. He's about to actually make a new drop. He sent me images. You guys are gonna love it. You probably just recently saw us post it on our own Instagram.
Yep. Always rocking ALE.
Yeah.
So
Like-
check them out if you haven't already. I don't know what you're doing, but you
And-
need to.
And little spice of life, we're dropping our second collab in, I don't know, a month or two from now.
Yep.
So we'll have those up for not pre-sales, but in-person sales because we're small. We're getting there. Also, Southeastern Submission Classic is coming up on September 10th at the Pensacola Fairgrounds. Trey Alador and Team Remedy throw this tournament for jiu-jitsu, and it is all teams welcome, so there's no excuse or reason why you shouldn't be there. It's absolutely family friendly for everyone, all skill levels. If you're looking to just see what the sport is about and maybe check out a competition, that is a perfect competition to check out. I think like the spectator fee is like $5 or $10.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're just trying to check it out for a Saturday morning, it's a great event. It'll give you like a pretty good idea of what the local community has as far as jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And you got Leg Lock Assassins dropping,
September 10th.
a new
Some
stuff that day, dude. What's going
hitters.
on?
Yeah. We don't. I mean,
Not a sponsor,
not
but
a sponsor,
like
but
sick stuff
killer
they're doing
gear.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, come check it out, man. Southeastern Submission Classic. Like he said, really great people, an amazing event. It'll be a really good time. So
Also, you know who's going to be there? Panacea Martial Arts. They are out of Foley, Alabama. And also, with that being said, Tony just won his super fight at B2 like over the weekend, which is now a few weeks ago. But he beat Thor out of Panama City, I think.
I know Thor.
Word?
Yeah.
Fat Thor or
Wow.
Oh,
No.
yikes. No.
Wow.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Hold on, are you talking about the movie?
I'm just picking.
Okay.
God.
Yeesh.
All right.
See
Thor.
if y'all
not
pay
my
attention.
Now
Not
I'm
my
going to get
words.
hurt. I'm going to get hurt when I go to
Y'all
Panama
can
City.
cut that out.
Yeah, not my words. But Tony and Rich from A Lifestyle Experiment both coach at Panacea. Tony owns a gym. Rich is the No-Gi Wednesday guy. He does great work, so definitely check out both of them. They'll be there if you want to meet them in person. It's going to be a great opportunity to see like what the crew does, and you can really see like they have such a great kids program.
Mhm.
Their kids win so much, and they're becoming so developed. Like he's put in the groundwork to have a good team in the future, and it's like showing.
Yep, definitely. Up next, we've got our homies Rusty Strain at A Rustic Spoon. I don't know why I forgot his name for a second, but
It's in the name.
yeah, it's in the name. Down at Everman Public Brewing Company, downtown Pensacola.
Yes,
One of the most banging food trucks.
A madman.
I mean,
someone said.
crazy. Yeah, always putting out new food. Always the best food.
Yeah.
Also, great people. You'll go up and it'll feel like you're meeting extended family or something like that because
And
he seriously is the best.
And everything is always changing. So if you get
Constantly changing. Yeah.
if you
Once a
want to
month.
try something new, you could go there every day that menu's there, try something new, and by the time you're done with that menu, it's going to be a new menu.
Yes,
You know?
it's that fast.
I mean, if you can afford to do that, go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, go check them out if you haven't already. I'm sure you probably have. If you haven't, don't know what's
Yeah.
going on with you, but definitely go check them out.
I'm going to call it
Killers.
now. He's going to be winning a lot of awards coming up soon. That's just me. That's my vibe. That's my take on it.
Yeah, speaking of vibes, we've
Hey.
got another homie,
That's what I'm
Sean
saying.
Mullins, out of
Yeah.
Pensacola Vibes. I'm sure you guys, everybody around here has seen his page.
Yes.
Doing a lot of big stuff with the Blue Angels and our beautiful beaches out here. Also has a Florida license LLC, I believe,
Yes.
Panhandle Springs.
Yeah.
Going around the Panhandle, checking out some of the really cool parks and stuff like that.
And
Keep up with that.
If you want people to look at you, he does things that make people look at you more. Video, pictures, and he makes you look good in them.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank period. That's all you want in a picture.
Yes,
You want
that's
people to
true.
want to look at it.
That's very true.
He does that really well.
He does.
That's it.
I'm pretty sure he's also selling one of his drones right now. So if you want a drone,
Oh yeah.
check it out.
That is weirdly enough the drone that took the picture of all of us.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
slide through by that.
Last but not least, our homie Joshua George, baby.
Yes, sir.
Realty Connections. If you guys are looking to purchase or sell your home or have any
Yes.
questions about any of that kind of stuff, Joshua George is an amazing dude. Super good guy.
Sick mustache.
Yeah, great mustache. Don't know. He keeps that thing up too.
You think his mustache is good? You should see his property.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like what you did there. But yeah, if you have any questions, again, like I said,
DM us, or we can send you a link of his stuff, or any of these people.
Yes.
Also, this is like off topic, but we just recently added the Campfire Funds link in our what is that called?
Bio.
Yeah,
To our link tree.
link tree, and our link tree on our bio. So if you are trying to donate or help people that have maybe issues they want to work through,
That's the place to do it.
yeah, that is a great place to just donate money to get people help when they need it. Okay,
Yeah,
so
for sure.
that's gonna be it for us today.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we
Always,
really
dude.
appreciate it. We're super
Anytime.
stoked.
it kind of feel like local celebrities on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
It's crazy.
I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, I don't either.
just own it. Like
Yeah.
you
Just
guys
local
have
celebs.
built a
Yeah.
miniature empire.
Yeah.
Such a
Pillars,
small
baby.
town, but it's a
Pillars.
good town.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys again. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We're getting up out of here. We love you. Yee, 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 yee.